going to compete, if we're going to break through the middle income trap, we'll need a workforce that can support that structure of an economy.
So a major problem in Indonesia is that not many Indonesians speak English, and you're really racing against time. And this is not just a problem in Indonesia. I think even Malaysia has that problem too. If you can't speak English, it's hard for you to move up. And what are you doing to scale up more quickly and educate more Indonesians? For example, is technology part of that process?
Yeah, I share that view. I share the view that the ability to speak English in this global world is obviously a big asset. And many countries like the Philippines, where we are today, have done extremely well precisely because they can speak English. But if we take a look at other countries, like China, for example, and there are many other countries that don't really speak English and yet have done really well. So I think while English is helpful, the key issue is not quite the ability to speak English, but productivity. Can we be productive? Can we have a productive workforce? And if we can have a productive workforce, they'll do all right. So productivity, as you mentioned, is about technology. I think the technological, the digital revolution that is taking place in the world, and especially Southeast Asia, will be a huge boon for our economy. We have begun to roll out technology. So we're doing that. We have our own satellite. We launched a satellite, LipoStar, 2 years ago, and we've used it as a platform to launch our DTH satellite TV. But we have also used that satellite to help beam and open up certain villages that before this had no connectivity.
What are your targets for Lipo?
We have 3 categories of schools. We've got the international schools that we believe are the best in the country and comparable with any other international school around the world. We've got the National Plus schools, which takes a national curriculum but has better teachers, English, and methodology. Then we've got the schools that are fully subsidized in areas where people just cannot afford to go to school or there is no building. So through these 3 categories, the idea is for every 1 category 1, we want to have 10 category 2s and 100 category 3s. And therefore, we'd be addressing education from a quality and also access